Hey, this is No Flesh. How are you doing? Happy Friday. I hope everyone is well, in a good state of mind as well. We're coming to the fall season, so I'm happy. I'm not hot. I feel a chill in the air. I'm loving it. So yes, I'm excited for the fall. Yeah. I'm even getting ready to get back into the workforce. I've had a lovely break, so it's time for me to get ready to get back into this workforce. So yeah, that's my next priority. But right now, I want to discuss not a disagreement, but a discussion, a written discussion that I had with someone within a chat. I was on Comedy Central, Comedy Hype. Let's see. Let me make sure. I want to call them out right. Let me make sure. Comedy Hype. The video is titled DL Hughley responds to Marlon Wayans dissing Vlad TV. Marlon reacts. CH News, Comedy Hype News. And so within the chat, the main comment on that chat said, I hope Marlon interview with Shannon does numbers. So my response was, hold on, let me get into it. Because I think this is something to discuss. Not to start an argument or a bash, but just something to discuss. I find it's a great discussion. My response was, me too, to the roof. But we have to make that happen. And so another person said Marlon would be decent, but it won't do the numbers. And my response to that person was, if we show up, his numbers can be to the roof. This is personal for the black culture, so I know you're going to show up. That was my response to that. And so everyone is talking about within this chat that the numbers should be crazy, right? Because we need to show Vlad that Marlon can do numbers. Not only that, just to slap Vlad in the face, because he was so disrespectful to this black man. Okay? So this person responded. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not. I won't do it. He responded, if we as a black race are going to show up for someone and or something and put all our support with it, then let us do it for a black person and or a cause that is well deserving of it. I know that is what I would personally do as a 44-year-old black man. You and every other black person can do what you want. You can do what you choose to do and want to do. Let us all as black people unite for Marlon Wayans, who is a silly minstrel act, not me. This is what he said now. So I responded by saying, your choice, I respect it, I guess. But Marlon is not the problem. Well, my problem. Vlad TV is. So that is why I made the statement. Your personal feelings regarding Marlon can it be put aside, because Vlad TV tried to disrespect and humiliate a black man because his entitlement wasn't honored. We have to take a stance, sir. You can always let Marlon know how you feel individually, but collectively, can we stand with him on this? It's very important. And that's what I said. So he says, if we as a black race are going to give our support and rally for a black person or for a cause, it should be for someone who is still doing things to help our people. I'm just gonna, all right, it stopped. I'm back. I'm gonna pick up from what he said. Okay, so he responded to me, if we as a black race are going to give our support and rally for a black person or for a cause, it should be for someone who has and still is doing things to help our people and be for a cause that will benefit all of our people. Well, on this, so this is a cause, and this will benefit all people, all black people. Vlad TV exploits, humiliates, and disrespect, and gain monetary benefits off of black people. What has he contributed to the hip-hop culture? Can you tell me that? Nothing. I'm working on his content, so I'm not going to go into too much about Vlad TV. The gentleman goes on to say, what has Marlon done to help people? Nothing that I know of. Well, nothing written down. In the Bible, I'm just gonna bring some word up in this. Whatever you do for a person, it's not for the world to know. And I'm quite sure he has done some contribution, but it's not for you to know, and it's not for me to know. I just briefly looked at the article because I was searching to see if it was anything written, and it wasn't. That he made an appearance on Fresh Prince, the new one, and he was working with a young man on there. I'm not up on Fresh Prince, unfortunately. I'm not big on TV. Personal reason. So I don't look at it. But I did read the article. And in the article it stated that Marlon had assisted this young man as a beginner actor. Okay, hold on for 1 second. My light is going out. A beginner actor. He inspired him. He encouraged him. He gave him coaching. But he also told that young man that he was very talented. This particular young man, I don't have his name, unfortunately, because I was just briefly looking because I wanted to respond to this gentleman from the chat. But he did. This young man has many talents, and Marlon recognized that. And he told that young man that you are so talented that when he grow up, he wants to be like him. Now, I don't know about you, but me, I think that is a nugget. That is a contribution. Because we have to encourage each other. So if his contribution is encouraging young actors, coaching young actors, giving them nuggets here and there, because he already got through the door. So he's holding the door for the rest of them to come on in. I think that's a great contribution. Money-wise, I don't... I think we need to work for our own money and work hard. And what are you contributing to your community and to the black culture? What are you doing? You want to talk about him, but what are you doing? And that's just a question. I'm not coming for you or anything of such. But I just want to know. I think this is an important stance that we all should stand together. Maybe Shannon's Sharpe platform could be a platform for all artists to come have intelligent discussions, speak of their craft and their talent, discuss their brand without someone trying to attack the character and their past history. Because Vlad don't understand. The majority of those rappers that appear on his platform, they come from the mud. From the mud. So maybe some things they did isn't great. And some of them, I'm quite sure, majority, don't want to come on and be interrogated. Because that's probably what he was going to do to Marlon. Interrogate him. And that's not what Marlon wanted. So, from my understanding, when Marlon go on other platforms, he don't charge them. So by him telling Marlon that he had to, telling Vlad that he had to pay him $40,000 plus 30% of his revenue, that was a statement to Vlad to let him know, you're gonna have to pay me because I know your history and how you treat black people on your platform. See, sir, you're missing the whole point. Now, you don't have to like him. You may not like his comedy. You may not like certain things he said. I don't agree with a lot of things he said. Or some of his acting. But as a black man, having a white man humiliate him because he did not honor his entitlement, because he felt entitled for Marlon to come on his platform, and Marlon told him his worth, and you don't agree with the fact that Marlon told him $40K? That's what Marlon felt that he was worth. And a 30% extra? Hell yeah. Because all the money he has made off of black people, exploiting them, humiliating them. And let's not forget all the rants, disrespectful rants. Let me throw one out to you. He disrespected Minister Farrakhan. How you feel about that? Come on now. We have to support each other. And when we disagree with each other, we need to go to that individual and let's say, hey, I don't like certain things you do. Now, whether he complied to your grievance or not, that's another thing. But within that black community, we have to communicate with each other. And when there's an attack on the black community, we need to stand together. Now, you ain't got to support him. You don't. But I just want to single it out. Why he asked for that $40,000 and that 30% is because he knew Vlad's history. From my understanding, Marlon don't charge to go on nobody's platform. He does it from his heart. So that's a contribution if that statement is true. Because if he go to... he also accepted Funny Marco's platform to go on his platform. Funny Marco, he's there. He's definitely there. So to have Shannon Sharpe, to have Marlon Wayans and Funny Marco, both comedic, that's gonna build Funny Marco's platform. So that's a contribution. He does contribute. It just may not be in a monetary fashion that you may be speaking. I'm not quite sure what you were looking for in contribution. I'm not sure. Not at all. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss that with you. I can't type, sometimes the typewriter type the words for me, and how I feel on my heart sometimes don't come up in the chat. So, Mr. Shareef, that's how I feel about that. You may not like him, but you really shouldn't like how Vlad tried to humiliate him either. Now, if you don't support him, I'm quite sure he don't care. But I'm supporting him for my own personal, because I didn't like it. I don't like the things that Vlad has done to our black males, to our black females. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like that he has interjected himself a part of a culture that he know nothing about. Nothing. He don't know the pain of that culture, of the things that people had to go through to be a part of hip-hop culture, to get out of the mud, to take care of their family, their friends. He don't understand nothing about that. He wanted to get into that culture to make money. It's nowhere where he said he had friends that he grew up in that culture. From what my perception of it is that he studied the culture. He studied. He studied the bad part. He didn't have an understanding or empathy towards the culture and the artists, empathy towards the artists and how they got to where they are today. We weren't born with entitlement like they are. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Shareef. You don't have to support, but I want you to understand why I'm supporting. I may not agree with everything Marlon do. Hell, Marlon may not agree with everything I do. But I will be a viewer on Funny Marco's platform when he show up. And I will be a viewer when he show up on Shannon Sharpe. I promise you that. I promise you that. And if my view, give him one view over what Vlad don't think he should have, I'm going to celebrate. You understand me? So, Mr. Shareef, all love to you. I just wanted you to understand my stance. And I do understand yours. But I just wanted to bring a little bit more awareness. I believe Marlon does contribute. The right hand don't tell the left hand what they're doing. They don't supposed to. It's nobody else's business. When you tell people how you contribute, that's bragging. That's boasting. You're looking for accolades. You understand what I'm saying? That's a family also came from the mud. They opened mad doors for people. Mad doors for people. Thank you, the Wayans family. They opened many doors. Not only for black people, but for people of all color. That show was successful. That show was the bomb. It was a little silly here and there, but hey. In my days, it was funny. So, Mr. Shareef, think about it. Maybe you'll change your mind. So, everybody, I want y'all to have a great weekend. And enjoy it. It's Virgo season. Guess who's a Virgo? Me. 9/9 is my day. So, I love the fall and this is my season. So I'm going to dwell in it and enjoy it. And Mr. Shareef, you have a great weekend as well. All love from the heart. I promise you. Take care. Bye-bye.